USS Nautilus SSN-571 Subbrief. Written and read by Amick. Chapter 1. Our story begins in 1900. Hyman G. Rickover is born in Russian Poland to a couple Jewish parents who then immigrate to America in 1905. Hyman G. Rickover is considered the father of the nuclear navy and also the cog, the kindly old gentleman. He had a couple negative nicknames in the Navy, but we won't go over those. He was simply referred to as the cog later in his life. He did well in school after he immigrated to America and managed to get a place in our Naval Academy, and he graduated the Naval Academy in 1922. His work ethic and study habits as a student were recognized, and he was recommended to the CO as a junior officer on board the USS Nevada, a battleship, in 1923, where he served a full tour as a junior officer. Got to know the CO very well, and that would come back to help him out in his career later on. From the USS Nevada, Rickover went to postgraduate school at Columbia University, where he got his engineering degree. So he's a very intelligent, meticulous, math-orientated person. And he sees, as he has experience on the Nevada on a big ship, a battleship, he sees a lot of officers are being promoted quickly on smaller ships and on submarines. So in 1929, he volunteers for submarine duty. But at this time, he's 29 years old, and he's too old to volunteer for submarine service. So what he does is he goes back to his old CO of the USS Nevada and asks him to make an exception to kind of speak up or vouch for him so that he can qualify in submarines and, eventually serve on submarines. And so the CO of the Nevada, who's moved on as himself, does that for him. And so while Hyman Rickover is working at the Office of the Inspector of Naval Material in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in 1929, he's also going up to Groton, Connecticut, a couple hours away, and he's qualifying on submarines on S8, on one of the diesel boats up there, and then he qualifies as submarine command on another submarine and is finished with that inside of about 4 years. 1933, he is qualified in submarines and submarine command. During this time, not only is he the Office of Inspector Naval Museum, he translates the Germans' Das Unterseeboot book, which became required reading for the United States Navy submarine force. It's basically a book about how to operate diesel boats. He translates that from German to English, and this is before World War II.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?